Okay, let's see. Did anyone put anything in here in terms of parts of the body they especially want to work on tonight? No, you can let me know if there is something. If not, we'll just, do our regular mix up a little bit of everything. Okay. Um, we're going to start in seated pose. Just FYI, we have about a minute. I'll stay up here just to see if other people come on and someone put something in the chat. Okay, of course, they just started blowing our leaves 5 minutes ago, but I don't think it's going to interfere. Okay, I'm going to talk. I hear them in the background, but all my windows are closed. Are you guys okay? Can you hear me? Sorry. I know I told you to sit down now Well, let's put it this way. If you don't hear me, can you go up to your computer, unmute and let me know? Otherwise, I'll assume we're okay. It should be good because this mic is so close to me. Okay. Oh, good. Good. Thanks. Thank you. You just hear me. Good. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. So the mic does a good job of directionality. Okay. So we are starting in seated pose, easy pose. Now, all you have to do right now is feel your body, look for your breath. Yeah, and just drop inside. Take your arms out to the sides with the palms up. Inhale. Hands overhead in a mudra. Exhale, bring it to your heart. Open up the arms again. Inhale up. Namaste Mudra to your heart. Hold it at your heart. Press your palms together a bit. Lift your elbows. Draw your navel back. Now, there's two ways you can draw your navel back. One is sucking it back. The other is gently from deep behind the belly, drawing it back. It's a more gentle feeling, but you're actually working deeper in the abdominals. Now turn this whole thing to the right. Feel that little pull at the left side of your body. Now take your left hand to the top of your right thigh, right fingertips behind you, bend your left elbow and twist. Wring out your spine. Now, if you want a deeper release and more of a twist, exhale through the mouth, nice and slow, blow it out. And notice that's going to give you a few extra millimeters to work with. All right. Take it back to center, arms out to the sides, palms up. Inhale. Namaste Mudra, bring it down. Make that mudra kind of strong, not pressing it as much as we would if we're working on the chest muscles, but definitely more than a soft one. Lift the elbows a bit. Draw the belly back from behind it, deep, 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 deep. Now turn the belly button to the left. Feel the spine twist. Take a breath here. Feel the pull at the right side of your torso. Get a little more, a little more. Right hand drops to the top of that thigh that's beneath it. Left fingertips come behind you into the ground. Right elbow, bring it in toward you, and then press into that hand and turn. Keep the right shoulder dropped. Nice deep inhales, nice full exhales. If you want to use that exhale with an open mouth and blow out softly and deep and long, you can get a little more twist. And bring it back to center here. Fingertips in front of you, walk them in front of you as you hinge forward. So you're not rounding the lower back. Instead, it's like you're pressing your hips back as you come on down. Now drop your elbows, round your back, drop your head. Breathe here. Okay, everyone, here's where we've got the back ribs nice and accessed for deep ribcage breath. Get it into the back. Feel the back expand with your next inhale. Feel the hips release as you exhale. Straighten the arms, walk your hands back toward you. Open up into a nice wide V pose. Feet are very flexed. Okay, heels are either pressing into the ground or possibly they push off the ground and you're pressing more into your calf muscles. Okay, feel the inner thighs nice and open here. Okay, keep that curve in your lower back so you're not rounding the back at all. In fact, you might even be making a little more of a curve than usual. Okay, walk your fingertips to the left side. Belly button moves to the left, toward that left thigh. Turn as much as you can. You're going to feel the right inner thigh react. Walk your hands forward. Come down, keeping your back as straight as possible, as long as possible. Press into that right heel. Keep pressing down into the right leg. Ooh, underneath the left leg is really opening up now. Drop down. Forget about the straight back. Relax the neck. Breathe here. Rib cage breath. Now you can get those the rib cage from the side ribs. Try it. Really expand through the sides of the ribs. And walk your hands back. We've been doing rib cage breath for quite a few months. I bet you're connecting with that. Okay, bring it back to center. But you feel that now. Okay, so flex those heels, press down into the legs. So legs are super active. Groin is open, fingertips in front of you. Walk them to the right. Belly button turns toward the right leg. Get it over to the right as much as you can. Then walk the hands forward. Come on down over that leg. Back straight as long as possible. Oh, yeah, underneath that leg, opening them up. Press down into that left heel. Keep secured in that leg. All right, now release and just melt into this. Then add the rib cage breath, especially into the side ribs here. That works really beautifully in this position. Notice all those sensations, your breath, the leg beneath you. Release the neck, drop the forehead a little more. And walk your hands back toward you, straighten the back, come back to center. Take the soles of your feet together, bound angle pose. Grab the tops of your feet with your hands. Thumbs are pressing into the soles of your feet. Open the legs as wide as you can. Take the elbows in toward each other and press your torso forward. Okay, it's not moving forward. You're just taking it forward, and you're going to notice that in the spine. Now begin to hinge forward. You're not going to come down too much. Just hinge forward as much as you can. Open up those legs. Okay, now stay here. Don't move. Take your fingertips a little bit in front of you. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to roll over. We're just going to roll down. You're going to really get a nice curve in the back. Drop your head. Okay, now full rib cage breath. You've got the whole rib cage there for you. Yeah, open it. And you'll notice when you do a rib cage breath, you're really opening the back muscles as well, so it feels good. Walk your hands back toward you to come back up. Okay, left leg straight, right knee to the side. Okay, make sure that left leg is coming straight out of the hip, fingertips to the ground. Now, actively, internally, press the outer edge of that right thigh toward the ground. So you're going to use the hip muscles to do that. You're going to use the thigh muscles to do that. So even though my leg isn't moving, I've got all these muscles activated here. Okay, now come down over that straight leg. Keep pressing down into the side of that right thigh to keep the right hip and right lower back nice and open for the stretch. And release your neck, drop your head. Rib cage breath here. And bringing it back up. Taking the arms out to the sides. Okay, now it's getting noisy. Hopefully, I'm sure you'll hear me, but you may hear that too. They sound like they're right next to me. Okay, turn your body to the right. Drop your right hand behind you. Bend your left elbow. Right elbow, bring the left arm over. Those of you who like to pick up your hips here, pick up your hips. And if you have picked up your hips, press into the side of your left foot for stability. Okay? Want to add on? Those of you who have your hips up, lift the leg off the ground. Press through a flexed heel. And then if you want even more, bring that left arm way back. And if you want even more, bend the left knee, grab the top of the left foot, press it into the hand. So there's lots of options for this one. Release the leg if you have it. Take it to the ground. Take your hips to the ground if you did that. Okay, now lift the right arm off the ground. Now you're turned to the right in this position. Swivel back to center. There's a good chance that left leg is not straight anymore. Get it straight out of the hip. Okay, hands come forward. Come on over that leg. One more time. And bring it back up. Right knee up to the ceiling. Okay, right hand presses into the outside of that leg so that the knee is going straight up to the ceiling versus out to the side. Then the left arm wraps around that leg, and now it's really stable, not going to move. Right hand comes behind you. We're going to twist here with this leg open. And release back to center. Sorry. I can't believe if you don't hear that. Okay. I mean, I believe you, but it's loud. Right leg straight, left knee bent, going for the other side. Okay, make sure you've got that right leg coming straight out. And remember, you want to press the outer edge of that left leg to the ground. Fingertips to the ground, come on over as you're pressing down into that left thigh. And slowly come up. Arms to the sides. Turn it to the left. Left hand drops behind you. Bend the left elbow. Right arm arches over. Look for opening in that right rib cage. And if you need to scooch that left hand in another position as you start coming over, I had to, go for it. Anything that keeps the left shoulder nice and comfy. Then we're going to add on, for those of you who want more, lift your hips off the ground, press into the inside of the right leg. Remember, if you just want to stay in that first position where the hips are on the ground, stay there. Right leg lifts up, press through the heel. Leveling up even more, right arm comes back. Even more, and finally, bend the knee. Take a hold of the top of that foot, press the foot into the arm. Release this. Hips come down. Release the left hand from behind you, right arm forward, left arm back. Take it to center. Yeah, take it to center. Sorry. Okay, get that right leg straightened. It probably moved. And scooch the left heel as close to your left butt cheek as possible. Left hand presses into the outside of that leg so that the knee is facing up to your ceiling. Wrap the right arm around when it's there. Left fingertips behind you. Now keep that knee facing the ceiling. Don't let that leg move as you twist behind you. And put some breath in here. And release back to center. Okay, let's roll down from here. While we're down here, might as well, and put some core work in here, some kind of like focused core work. Palms straight ahead, toes off the ground, heels digging into the ground. Come down as slowly as you can. Now you're going to curve your back coming down because you want to go one vertebrae at a time. Use those abdominals. Nice. Arms overhead and full body stretch. Okay. Stretch, 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 and flex both heels. Bring the arms up and only the right leg. Bring it up, up, up. Take a hold behind that leg with intertwined fingers. Bend your elbows. Bring that leg toward you. Stretch. Make sure the chin is to the chest, not jutting up to the ceiling. Neck is nice and relaxed. Switch legs. Boy, those of you who did Tuesday class, I don't know about you, but the ab work, I really feel it. Okay, switch. All right, now, elbows bent, lift your head and your upper back off the ground. Switch legs. Don't let the right leg touch the ground. Don't let the left. Keep switching. Okay, now place your hands behind your head like we usually do, little basket style, and keep this going. Keep the left leg toward you and pulse it. And pulse that right foot toward the ground. Okay, other leg. Right leg up, left leg down. Bring the left leg up. Feet come together, knees to the sides. Press the soles of the feet together. You're looking straight up at the ceiling. Bring your knees toward your elbows and your elbows toward your knees, but keep looking up at the ceiling. Hold this. Straighten your legs. Bring them in again. Hold. Straighten. Hold. Straighten. Hold and pulse. Breathe out, exhale, hold it. Bring the knees together. Right leg is straight, left knee comes to the chest. Get the chest a little closer to the thigh. Flex out through that right heel. Switch legs. Switch again. Switch again. Both knees in, both legs out. Both knees in and out. Bring it in and pulse. Nice. Bring the feet down to the ground. Open up the arms in a nice T position. Bring your knees way up toward your chest, chin to the chest, and wrap the left leg over the right. Soften those shoulders, drop them down to the ground, and then slowly drop your legs to the right. Slowly, slowly, you're going to be pushing into that right arm while the legs are coming down. But once they touch the ground, take all of that pushing out of the right arm, right shoulder, relax it. Now add a rib cage breath. Right arm comes up to the ceiling. Open up the fingers as wide as you can get them. Feel the webbing between the fingers. Wiggle the fingers, keep them nice and long. Now bend them, get all those joints. Nice. Okay, now a nice relaxed blade shape with the hand. Now listen, if you're starting to push into that right shoulder again, release. Arm comes overhead, doesn't touch the ground, then it comes to the left. Keep it there to the left. Keep it there and reach out through the left fingertips like you're trying to just get another 2 millimeter reach from that. Oh, yeah, left chest. Beautiful. Now bring the hand down toward the bottom of your mat and over your right arm and over your head. There's the circle. Out to the side. Stop here for a few. Reach, reach, reach. Reach some more. Yeah, it's just so good for the chest. Then down toward the bottom, to the right, and let's reverse this. To the bottom of the mat, to the side, hold it to the side. Reach, 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 reach. Feel that up overhead, to the right side and over that arm, to the bottom of your mat. Left side, drop it to the ground. Okay. T position again. Squeeze your legs together. Bring them back to center. Okay. Uncross your legs. Rock your hips side to side. Release your lower back. Okay. Chin to the chest. You know what? Let's do this. Pick your feet up a little bit and let's walk the hips to the bottom of the mat, just in case the spine became a little compressed. We want it long. Okay, now knees to the chest. Make sure the arms are lower, a little bit lower than shoulder. Right leg over the left. Slowly, legs fall to the left. So feel how you're pressing into that left arm. You've got to, right? So the legs don't totally fall uncontrolled. But then once they hit the ground, and you're at home, so you can always prop a pillow under your legs if you need that. Then intentionally, deliberately ease up into that left shoulder, left arm. Nice rib cage breath here. Even though you're rotated, you can still do it. Right arm up to the ceiling. Reach up to the fingertips. Now notice when you reach up to the fingertips, feel how the arm bone gets lifted away from the shoulder a bit. But then there's a tendency to press down into the left arm. Soften it. Spread those fingers apart. Feel it in the webbing. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Move the fingers without much movement, without making them crooked. So keep the fingers as straight as possible, but wiggle them. Okay, now wiggle them with moving all the little joints in the fingers. So don't keep them straight anymore. Just get in the hands. Nice. A nice soft blade shape. Lift it up a bit. Slowly bring the arm overhead. Don't touch the ground. Now slowly to the right side. Enjoy this movement. Feel that in the chest and in the shoulder. By the way, healthy, okay, now stay here. Reach out. Healthy pecs, healthy chest muscle equals healthy shoulders, right? So that left pec has a lot to do, excuse me, right pec has a lot to do with your right shoulder health. Reach, 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 reach. Nice. Now bring it down to the bottom of your mat. Now it goes over your hip. Now it goes over your other arm. Slow is good. Now overhead. Now to the right. Okay, stay here just because it feels so good to reach here. Yeah, reach. Oh, you get that in the pecs. Really get a good stretch across the chest. Now down to the bottom of your mat. Over your hip. Over your left arm. Overhead. Switch directions. Now we're going to go to the left. Over your hip. Toward the bottom. Out to the side. We're going to hang out here for a bit and reach. Reach, 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 reach. Don't crunch your left shoulder. Don't activate your left arm. Reach using the chest muscle. Now overhead. Wait, did I do that right? Did we reverse that? I think so. Over that left arm. Do it. Stay in the direction you were moving in. Okay, now we're to the side again. Reach, 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 reach. Okay, let's just let that arm down there and soften it up. Squeeze the legs together. Bring them back to center. Uncross your legs. Rock side to side. Chin to the chest. And then start walking your hips to the bottom of the mat. Straighten your spine here. So we're going to do one more spine thing. Okay, going to do a bridge pose. So feet down into the mat, they're parallel. Take them about another inch closer to your buttocks. Arms are along the sides, palms down. So when I say along the sides, I don't mean right up to the sides of the body because that's going to make for your shoulders to get all crunched up. Take it out to the side a little bit here. All right. 10 toes, lift off the mat. Press into the tripods at the bottom of both your feet. Press a little harder. Notice how pressing into those feet activate the thighs. Feel that? Soften the shoulders. Keep pressing into the tripods of your feet, but float those toes down to the mat. But keep pressing into the tripods, everyone. Now, draw your navel in gently. Lift your tail just a little bit. We've put a little pelvic tilt in here. Now press into the feet and lift the spine up off your mat, one vertebrae at a time. Take your time coming up. Nice segmental lift here. Nice, nice. Chin to the chest. Lift a little higher. Press those glutes up. Press them up some more, chin to the chest. Bring it halfway down. Lift up. Halfway down. Lift up. Halfway down. Lift up and hold it up. Palms face each other, so you're kind of karate chopping into the sides now. Lift the arms up and overhead. Get your bridge a little higher with that arm movement. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Press those glutes upward. And now we're going to come down slowly, bringing the arms up to the ceiling, taking the spine down half inch at a time. I mean, tiny, tiny bits at a time. And once you feel your lower back and your sacrum make contact with the mat, pull your knees up to your chest and give yourself a big hug, stretching here. Legs up to the ceiling, little V position. Let's come into a happy baby here. So grab the bottoms of your feet, bend your knees, keep your lower back on the mat. It's really easy to lift the lower back off the mat when you grab a hold of the legs. Keep it on the mat. Now bend your elbows. So let's get into the groin first. Bend the elbows some more, really get into the groin. Bend the elbows some more, soften your shoulders. So you're only using your bicep muscles here, very little shoulder. Now rock side to side. So the beauty of yoga, of all these asanas, all these poses, is they're so intricate. There's so many little ways you can kind of fine tune them and play with them, right? Like the way we just really opened the groin using this. And now we're opening the lower back too. All right, here we go. Cross at the ankles, flip those feet up, and come on up. We're getting up. And I don't hear them anymore. Good. Okay, table pose. At least they're not back here. Now I hear them not so close to us. Okay, or to me. Okay, middle fingers, check it out. Use that for calibration, making a T with the top of your mat. Look back, make sure the knees are under your hips. These poses that are quote unquote easy are the ones that are kind of easy to get sloppy with. So let's stay nice and strong and firm. Press deeply into the palms. Press even more so. As you're pressing in the palms, I want you to feel what happens to the upper back. Come on and press. Feel that? Widening the upper back. Also making more space for the shoulders. So you always want to be pressing down into the hands when you're in this pose. Okay. So let's start with kitty cat pose. Curl your tail under. Feel the lower back make a nice curve. Just feel the lower back curve. That's all. That's all. Got it? Lift the belly some more. Curve it some more. Now lift the rest of the spine up to the ceiling. Drop your head. And really release the weight of your skull here. Okay, now just drop your belly. Just the belly. Udders are coming down for cow. As your belly drops, notice how the tail naturally lifts when you start getting that curve in your lower back. Now press into the heels of the palms, send your collarbones forward, and lift from the top of the head. Okay, so if you really want to get some upper back strengthening, press more deeply into the heels of the palms and feel as if you want to drive them back toward the knees, but they're stuck in your sticky mat, and you want to drive your collarbones even more forward. Curl your tail. Feel that wave right up from the low back to the mid back to the upper back. Cat pose, drop your head. Udders lift, tail lifts, pressing into the palms, the bottom of the palms as you send your heart forward. Another cow pose here. And back to table pose. Okay, left knee in just an inch or two, right leg straight back with a flexed heel. Lift that heel a little higher and press into those hands. I want you to feel the stability, feel the action in the upper back as you press deeply into your palms. Bend your right knee, lift that heel all the way up. Listen up. We're going to swing that knee all the way over to the left side of the mat next to the left knee. So right knee and left knee are kissing now. Okay, walk your hands one or two little baby steps to the right. Press your hips way back toward your left foot. That would be your right foot. Sorry, all pretzeled up here. And drop your head. Feel how deeply this opens your right hip. Now drop your elbows. That might mean bringing your hands a little closer. And give yourself 2 big ribcage breaths here. You can blow out through the mouth if you want. Another. And bring the hips back up. Bring the hands back to the center of the mat. Just for good measure, squeeze the knees together just because it's so good for the hips. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Nice release. Right knee comes next to the left. Left leg goes straight back. Heel is flexed. Pressed firmly into the hands. Feel the upper back nice and strong and wide. Lift that left heel a little higher. Now bend the knee. Press that heel up to the ceiling. Hold it. Okay. Now keep the knee bent. Swing it over to the side of the other knee. Press the knees together. Okay. Press, press, press. Hands one or two little moves to the left. And now we're going to drive the hips back toward that. That's a left foot. It's kind of hard to tell which foot it is when they're crossed behind me. It's kind of weird. Okay, press the hips back. Nice, nice, nice. And then you might need to bring the hands a little closer to you to bend the elbows and really drop into this. So relax into this. Ribcage breath, open mouth, exhale. One more. And come on up. Walk your hands back onto your mat. Uncross those knees. Come back into table pose. Feel your table pose. Press into the hands. Curl your toes. Okay, press into those toe pads nice and deeply. Come on up. Down dog. Okay, so find your dog pose. And once you find it, lift the hips a little more, send them back a little more, drive the chest back a little more. Bend the right knee, send the left heel back. Feel the back of the left leg open up. Switch sides slowly, bend the left knee slowly, send the right heel back. Feel the back of the right leg open up. And you want more? You press the chest back some more. Come onto the tippy toes. Hold your belly up without bracing it. Bend your knees toward the ground, but they're not quite going to touch. Press firmly into both of your hands. Hold this. Look toward the front of your mat. Hold this here. Lift up again, straighten the legs, press back, down dog. Take the left foot in just off center line. And right leg sweeps up to the ceiling. Press back toward that left leg with your torso. Open the hips to the right. Lift that right ankle a little closer to the ceiling. Bend the knee. Let the heel fall back. Feel that nice opening across the lower right torso. Straighten the right leg. Bend it. Now remember, you've got a lot of load in the left shoulder, so you're pressing firmly into that left hand, left arm. Straighten the right leg, bend it, straighten it again, turn those hips so they're facing the mat, look forward, right foot comes forward between your hands. Knee is over the ankle and scoot your left toes as far back as you can get them. Squeeze your left butt cheek. Press your left heel back. Feel the left calf muscle. Press firmly into your right foot, even more firmly. And now begin to straighten your right leg, drop your left heel. Coming into pyramid pose, walking your hands back. You want more load, bend your elbows, drop down. Walk your hands forward as you bend your right knee, take it over the ankle again. Take your right hand over your right leg and next to your left hand. Take your left hand out a little bit more and your right hand comes next to it again. Okay, now press your hips forward and look forward here. So we're getting at the left hip flexor in a completely different way. Now drop the left knee to the ground, top of the left foot to the ground, and then press forward again. Now, those of you who want to go deeper can get all the way down on your elbows and clasp your hands. You can even, if you're down here, curl your toes, lift your knee off the ground, and rock forward and back for lizard pose. Come back down again if you did that. Come off your elbows if you're down on them. Take your right hand over your right leg again. Get everything centered again. Hips facing forward. Okay. Curl your left toes, lift that knee off the ground, turn that foot out to the side and hop it forward a bit. Look for your warrior stance and then rise up off it. And once you're up there, of course, you're just going to make sure your hips are facing forward. Now reach forward, pressing into that back foot. Now pressing down into the right foot, reach, reach, reach. Turn the palms away from you. Bring your arms back. Hold onto a big beach ball here and squeeze it. Okay, press, press, press. Now, I want you to feel that space between your shoulder blades. Those muscles right there, pump them. Nice. Warrior one again. Right arm comes forward, the top of that hand pressing into the inner thigh pressing into that hand. Go ahead and do it. Make sure you really do. And then lift the left fingertips to the ceiling. Bring the arm back. Release the right arm, warrior two. Reach out. Right palm comes up, lose the left arm. Right rib cage, feel it open. Press down more firmly into that right leg, right foot. Breathe here. Warrior two again. Bend the right knee a little bit more. Reach out toward your drishti. Drop the right arm, lift the left, bent knee triangle. And then, of course, binding opportunities for those of you who like to bind, it's right here. Release the bind. Intense side stretch. Cartwheel up. Warrior two. Turn your right foot to the side of your mat. Get nice and wide. Feet are forward or toed in. Hinge forward from your hips. Coming down into an inversion. Drop it. Let the head be nice and heavy. Palms under your head. Straighten your arms to lift your torso. Right hand just under your face. Left arm lifts up. Level up. You can bend the left knee and press that right inner thigh toward the ground. Level up even more. You can take the right toes up to the ceiling. Drop down a little deeper. Release this. Left hand takes the place of the right. Remember, toes forward or toed in. Right arm comes up. Okay, now in this position, make sure that you're using your core muscles. So you're not dumping a lot of weight into that left shoulder. Instead, feel like you're lifting up toward your right fingertips. That'll automatically engage core. Those of you who want to level this up, bend the right knee forward, drop the left thigh toward the ground, and then even more, you can swivel those left toes up to the ceiling and drop down even more. Back to center, both legs straight, hands next to each other, feet forward or toed in. Walk your hands forward for wide dog. And fall between your arms. Press your chest back there. Drop your head. Glide forward. Walk your hands back toward your mat. Look at your right foot, swivel it to the front of your mat. And lift those back toes, turn them forward. Heel is up back there. Moving it into pigeon as we scooch our foot toward the left side of our mat and the knee toward the right. Sliding that left leg straight back. Remember, not on an angle, it's going straight back. Okay. Of all people, my old boss contacted me. She must be doing yoga, and she asked me this question about pigeon. We normally don't talk anymore. We had a good relationship, but we just don't. She said, Laura, for pigeon pose, is it better for me to keep my chest up like this or to take my chest down to the ground? And I said, either. It depends how much more load you want. So when you start dropping your body weight toward the floor, you're putting more load onto that right hip that's open. So you're stretching it open some more. When you're like this, you are still stretching it, right? I mean, you can feel that. So you don't have to come down, but to bring it down adds a bit more load. Not even a ton more, but a little bit more. And rib cage breath here is always nice. I mean, you just feel that rib cage open right over this. And release from this, walk your hands back, lift your chest. If you dropped it, curl those toes under behind you. Lift that left knee off the ground. Press your torso up. Release the right leg and bring it back into down dog. All right, feel this down dog. Feel the inversion. Feel the opening up and down the spine, down the backs of both legs. And then if you want to pick up your belly and pick up your hips a bit more and then drive them back, get it out of the wrists. Right foot comes in just off center. Left leg lifts up this time. Press that chest back there. Open the hips to the left. Lift that left ankle a little higher. Bend the knee. Let the foot fall back. Notice, by doing that, you just loaded up on the right arm and the right shoulder. So what do you do about that? You press more firmly. You press as if you're pressing the mat away from you. That's going to keep the arm and the shoulder strong and open. Now straighten that leg and bend it. Straighten. So this is a slow, controlled, and a really powerful move. Bend and straighten. So fire up that leg while you do it. Keep it straight. Turn the hips back toward the mat. Look forward. Left foot comes forward between your hands. Okay. Make sure the feet are on different tracks and then shimmy those right toes as far back as you can get them. You want to be in a nice deep lunge here. Press firmly into your right toe pads. Firmly, firmly, firmly. Squeeze your right butt cheek and really press your right heel back. So feel the right calf muscles open up here. Now press super deeply into the left foot. Keep that as you straighten, slowly straighten the knee. Hips come back. Walk your hands back. You're in pyramid pose now. Okay, again, for more load, bend the elbows and drop your weight over that left thigh. You're going to feel it, especially in the left hip. Bend the left knee till it's over the ankle. Okay, now take the left arm over that leg. Walk your right hand over and your left hand over. Okay, so you're on the inside of your left foot. Send your hips forward. Just send them forward. Now drop that knee gently to the ground, top of the foot to the ground, and again, press. It's like you're trying to press your right hip forward. You'll feel it in the right hip flexor. Those of you who want more, come on down on your elbows, intertwine your fingers. And then if you want to do your little lizard pose, curl your toes, lift the knee, rock forward and back. Okay, drop the knee if you lifted it. If you were in lizard, release it. Come up off the elbows. Swing that arm up and over the left leg. Get everything repositioned. Curl your right toes. Lift that knee off the ground. Keep that back leg nice and straight. Keep that right glute working and strong. Look back at your right foot. Hop it forward. Send it out about 45 degrees. Okay, and see, you've just built your foundation. Now lift up off of it. Warrior one. All right, reach forward from here. Okay, this time we have that ball in front of us and we're going to pump it. rather than behind us. So here we're working on the chest. Feel it in the chest. Get deeply into the chest. The more you feel where you're working, the more you can, like I said, fine tune it and go deeper. And come up, warrior one again. Left arm comes forward, top of that hand meets the inside of the inner thigh, or just the inner thigh, I guess. Inside and inner thigh is kind of redundant. Okay, press them into one another until you feel the left hip respond. Now reach the right fingertips up a bit and send that arm back. Now release the left arm. Left palm up, lose the right arm, up and over here, reverse warrior. Okay, there's the left rib cage for you. Give it some breath if you want to. Back to warrior two. Reach out toward your drishti. Drop that arm inside the leg, lift the right arm. And then binders, you can put in your binds here. Release the bind, intense side stretch, the left arm over the ear. Not just like boing, let it go over the ear. I mean, reach, like you're trying to reach out for something. Use the stretch. Press into the outer edge of that right foot. Yeah, you stretch along the whole right side. Coming back up. And warrior one. Come forward and down. We're moving into pigeon pose. You need to lift that back heel, turn those back toes forward, walk that front foot to the right side of your mat, knee to the other. So just listen to your body. You know, everybody's going to look a little different in pigeon. And if this does not feel good, go on your back and do the pigeon on the back, figure four with it would be the left heel or the left ankle over the bent right leg at this point. And then here we go. Come on down over that left hip. Again, rib cage breath. Perfect here. Just perfect. You've got the whole back rib cage. And you can really feel it opening when you're in this position. So open the entire back rib cage with your breath. Feel this really get soft so you can drop into that left hip even some more. And slowly lift up. Okay, hands into the mat, curl those back toes, lift the knee off the ground, send the other leg back and walk it to the center of your mat. Feet hip distance, bend your knees, push your butt back into a little chair pose, send the arms back, chair pose. Sit a little deeper. Hands in Namaste Mudra. Take it to the heart. Swivel to the right. Walk it out. Twist. Other side. Press it. Twist it. Back to center. Send both arms forward. Come up. Swan dive forward. Drop down. Standing forward. Fold. Monkey pose. Press into those shins. Yeah, you're really reaching forward with the spine and the chest. Coming back down. Another standing fold. Here we go. Bend the knees. We're going to waterfall now. Arms come back. Inhale. Remember, sit in a chair when you come down. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Through the nose, mouth. Last one. Stay down. All right, release your head. Bend your elbows and just gently clasp opposite elbows. Feel your shoulder blades fall apart here. Just feel them come apart. Now breathe. Release the arms and slowly roll up. All right. Arms overhead. Turn your right palm away from you. Bring that arm down. Move back, maybe you can see that arm a little better. Bend the elbow. Take the side of your head and take your left ear toward your left shoulder. Oh yeah, let that right shoulder drop and release. Press just a little more. Now turn your head toward the ground. Now straight ahead and slightly up. Just be sensitive and back. Head back to center, release that arm. Right arm comes up. Bend the elbow. Get the side of the head. Drop that left shoulder, release it. Right ear to right shoulder. So don't force anything. Let your body open up when it's ready to. You're coaxing it. You're coaxing it by pressing into the head. But let your muscles lead the way. You have an intelligence in your body that knows what to do. Don't fight. Okay, yeah, let it go. Let it go. Press a little more. Breathe into it. Now, as you're pressing into the head, look down, only if you can do it and if it feels okay. Press a little more. Now forward. This is really small movements. Now up just a little. Now straight again. And release. Okay, let's do another neck one just because that was so intense. Tuck your chin back so you're giving yourself a double chin. And the back of your neck is long and straight. Okay, so you're really squeezing there, right here at the throat. Now slowly turn your head to the right as you've got this double chin you're making. Drop your right ear back. Lift your chin all the way up to the ceiling and to the left side. Now that left ear is back there toward the shoulder. Now turn your head, make the double chin, come across to the right. Now come across slowly to the left. Really, really pull the chin back. Now release the chin up to the ceiling and to the right. And then you turn your head to the right, tuck that chin back, bring it back to center, and release everything. Okay. Oops. Bring the arms up and overhead. Namaste Mudra over the crown. Bring it to your heart. Now we can come down onto our bellies. So stacking the hands, resting your forehead over that top hand, feet are toed in, just floating down that river in crocodile pose. Okay, hands into the mat, chest level. Getting ready for cobra pose. Feet are toed in and they're fairly close together, no more than hip distance for sure. Lift your pubic bone, round it to your belly, drop it down again. Okay, your head is lifted, you're looking straight down at the mat. I want you to notice how nice and unencumbered your neck is. It's nice and long and straight. That's how it's going to stay the whole way. Slowly peel your front body off your mat. Coming up into cobra. Some people go from cobra to a back bend. It's up to you. If you're all the way up into a back bend, really drop the pelvis. Drop the pelvis. Get a really nice curve in the lower back. Coming down just as slowly as you came up, keep those elbows pulled in toward your body. Weight out of the hands as soon as you can. Kiss your forehead to the mat, come up again. Those of you who like to do a lateral twist can draw one shoulder back, look over it, and then the other. Back to center and down. And once you've touched your forehead to the ground, turn your head to the side. Relax with your head to the side. Take your arms away from your body. Bend your elbows and palms are up. Very, very slowly turn your head to the other side. Head back to center. Push it up into table pose. Curl your tail under a little bit, and then slowly press back into child's pose. All right, take a few breaths in child's pose, and if you are staying for Shavasana, flip it over. Hey, Chris. The other Chris joined us. Hi. So just flip it over when you're ready and if you're staying. All right, and if you're in Shavasana pose, really open it up tonight. Take up some space. Look for your breath, the sensations of your breath. And now open up your awareness to the sensations of your body, not just the breath, but your entire body. Let go of the outline, the physical picture you have of your body, and just sense the different sensations of your body. Experience your body as a cloud of sensations, ever changing. Pressure, temperature, vibration, all of it. And now notice within those sensations is the are the sensations of your breath. So go back to the breath and cover the breath with your awareness. Be as precise as you can, noticing the sensations of breathing at every moment. So there's a tendency when we first focus on the breath to control the breath. Let go of control. Let the breath be just normal. Whatever it does, let it do. Just follow it. Feel it. Now open up your awareness to anything that you notice, sounds, thoughts, feelings, whatever passes by. Just try not to get captured in, well, thoughts are very good at doing that, but with any of it, just let it all rise and fall. And if you find yourself captured by a thought or a feeling, just there's always a breath you can go to. So when you're meditating, you just make everything neutral, whatever you experience. You don't try to grab and get closer and make the pleasant things last or push away the unpleasant. Everything is just as relevant or irrelevant as anything else. You're just here to observe and to experience. And then you kind of try to fall back into the background where everything kind of rises up and falls into like the ocean. You're observing the surface, the waves, but you're the ocean. The ocean itself. And just like with the ocean, the vast majority of the ocean is deep and quiet, right? Those waves and rise and fall of the waves is just on the surface. So get into the stillness of your mind, the background, the silence, the place where everything begins and then ends. And in tonight's savasana practice, if you'd like to put a prayer, an intention, or a sankalpa in, you can do that now. And take that seed to your heart. Just kind of warm it up there, embrace it with your heart. And then release it with your next exhale. And just go back to just being wide open, body and mind, noticing whatever passes by. Okay, slowly making your transition. When you're ready, rolling to your right side. Left side's okay too. Okay, and then without any hurry whatsoever, no edge, slowly bring yourself to seated pose, being aware of every move that takes you there. Okay, arms wide open, palms up. Inhale. And let that exhale out. Namaste. Okay.
Thank you, Laura.
You are welcome. Everyone have, there's a hand. Everyone have a wonderful weekend.
You too.
And what was really perplexing me, they were doing the leaves in the pitch black.
Oh,
I don't
check
know.
check their work tomorrow.
I will. Okay. Bye, everyone.
See ya.
Thank you.